everybody. It's Fandom Fights. And we got a sad one for you today because it's a retirement match. We haven't had a retirement match in a really long time. And my favorite thing to do every time when me and Koho used to host these together is I'd come in and he'd be like, hello, and he would do the whole thing. And then I'm just sitting there like, just love it. It's my favorite thing. Hi. It's Fandom. It was very stupid, but it's a retirement match. We got Adelaide Spence going up against Jacob E. West. Both having a bit of an unlucky streak to get to this position that they are in today. Nick is here. Oh my God. This is a crazy night. I'm leaving it in. Nick, what do you think about the match?
I think we're in for a good match, Tim, and it will be sad that one of these players will not be on the singles roster anymore following today. But they've both given us some entertaining matches in the past and can contribute to teams following this. So I'm excited for what's about to happen.
Yeah, so let's get into it right now, starting with the promos.
All right, little Sean. This is your moment of redemption. You screwed me over my last match in Warzone, so hopefully you can redeem yourself. You think we're gonna do good? Thumbs up. Little Sean says thumbs up.
That man is talking to his whiteboard, Spence. We have a 100% accuracy in retirement matches. I like to keep that. Every single time you played, it's been a close loss. Match could have gone either way. Not usually not in your favor, but I think you've been a much more improved player since the last time you played. You're in a better place since the last time you played. I think that you can absolutely win this one today, especially because this man is talking to a cutout of a tiny person on the back of his whiteboard. That is comparable to the guy who said he was going to eat Jack Finchuck.
First things first.
Oh, great.
I'm going to eat you up. I'm going to play with you. I'm like,
Please stop.
I found this controller. It's great. You're cool. I really need to win this, though, so I hope that you enjoy the loss.
Nick, a couple things of note here. Jacob and Jordan are like teammates, right?
They are teammates.
They are teammates. Interesting. Second of all, interesting. No manners make a thing the man tonight. Koho never says that anymore. I've heard Holtzman say it. I've heard Scully say it. But Koho, he just says sassy things and mean things to his opponents, and it's rude. But Spence was lovely. I thought they were very nice tonight, even though they did the thing from that promo that I don't want to talk about. What'd you think?
Round number one. It's gonna work. Like, you want to get into the match?
Yeah, go for it.
Round number one is gonna work like this. We have 10 questions. They're on with Fandom Fights. Each player's gonna have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number one?
Not a question, just more of a clarification to Koho. This is not a whiteboard or a cutout. This is strange voodoo magic. It's Little Shot, my manager. This is my whiteboard.
Flat stamp.
2 different things.
You idiot.
All right, Nick, what's question 1?
Question number 1 will come in the category of DreamWorks animation. Which DreamWorks film features an extremely long carriage ride to a faraway place where one person on the journey constantly annoys the others?
Fun fact, not a DreamWorks film, but another answer to this could have been when Cody drove to Milwaukee with Kaleb Boatman.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jacob.
I said Shrek 2.
And Spence.
It's the best DreamWorks film to watch with your friends. Shrek 2.
I don't know.
Oh, that's canonically false.
Let's go to the next question in the category of Disney animation. In Raya and the Last Dragon, What keeps the Droon from attacking the land of Fang until it goes away at the end of the film? That could have been one of those situations where if I hadn't seen this movie in a long time, if I had said like Drun, and then you would have been like, it's Droon. I would have been like, I didn't go to college. That's usually how those things go.
Yeah, because for freshman year, I took a class called All Things Riot.
1, pens down. Let's go to Spence.
No, like I put Pieces of Dragon. There's like a stone thing, I think.
Jacob.
I said he's afraid to share his emotions.
Both are incorrect. We're looking for water. So,
It's
water.
fucking science.
Water was the answer. Nick, what is next?
Your third question comes in the category of Mission Impossible. Who helps Luther defuse one of the 2 plutonium bombs at the end of Mission Impossible Fallout?
We've talked about this a lot, but I always forget. What's your favorite in the series? That's fair. That is but I like it a lot still. You went like this to say the third movie. I went like this to say it's my number 3, 5.
And you're wrong.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jacob.
I said everyone. It's a true group effort.
And Spence.
Juliet.
Julia is correct. All right, your next question is in the category of the Worlds of DC. How many Worlds of DC films has Ben Affleck appeared in? I don't want to spoil anything with this question, but I do have something to say about this category. So remind me after the question because it's kind of juicy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
3.
And Jacob.
I said 4.
3 is correct. The movies being Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, and Justice League. So, Nick, what is next?
Your next question comes in the category of Marvel. In Logan, what code name does the evil male clone of Logan go by?
You know why I... Go ahead. Sorry.
You told me to remind you about the thing?
Yes. They pushed the release date of Shazam.
Oh.
It was supposed to come out Christmas this year, and now it's coming out in March.
Wow, what a better month.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jacob.
I'm blanking on that one. I don't know.
And Spence.
X-24.
X-24 is correct. All right. Your next question is going to come in the category of scores and soundtracks. Which Disney live-action musical ends with the song A Thankful Heart?
How would you describe your heart?
Fatty.
Oh.
Filled with bacon. Yeah. You know why I like you?
Why is that?
Because you took a very problematic question that I wrote and added the word male, and it fixed it.
I got you.
And you saw it, and I didn't at all.
I did it on the fly.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
And Jacob.
Fun fact, Nick is the best. I said High School Musical.
Muppet Christmas Carol is correct.
You said the right thing too, though. That's okay.
What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of DC. Who directed Superman 2?
AKA the second one. Are you trying to think if there were any Superman movies?
I'm trying to think how long I worked today.
Oh, fair. Yeah, you've had a rough go.
8 a.m. to about 11:15.
3,
Yeah.
2,
What's that?
1. Pens down. That's fucking brutal. Jacob.
I said Richard Donner.
And Spence.
15 Hours, Richard Lester.
Richard Lester is correct. All right, your next question is going to come in the category of Alien versus Predator. How does the queen alien die in Aliens? Do you like this one or the other one more?
I think I need to rewatch this one. Don't have many memories about it.
Ooh, I'm a big fan.
I don't really like this series in
5,
general.
4. That's fair. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
Suck into space.
And Jacob.
It's sucked into space.
We can accept both of those answers, although I don't like the word sucked, but we can accept those answers. So I like Nick's answer of ejected from the ship way better. But we will move on to the next question, which is going to be read to you by Sir Nicholas.
And it's the penultimate one in the category of James Bond. The question is, in Diamonds Are Forever, the White House, owned by Willard White, is what kind of establishment? Struggle keeping my eyes open.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're here, buddy. I'm going to be honest.
Wanted to have fun today.
That's fair.
I haven't done that.
That's fair. 5.
This is fun. Having fun.
That's fair. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jacob.
I said a casino.
And Spence.
He's an alcoholic, so I guess bar.
Casino is correct. So Jacob will cut into that lead a little bit. It is 7-3 as we get into your final question in the category of the Wizarding World. In Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore, who leads a group to steal the Qilin for Grindelwald from Newt at the start of the film? So I will never forget. I saw this movie, thought it was okay, didn't love it, didn't hate it. And then I went to see it a second time at my theater, and it was an open caption show, so it had like the subtitles, and the word Qilin came on screen, and I had a panic attack because it's spelled with like a freaking Q and all this weird shit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
It's probably a bad guess. I put Queenie.
And Jacob.
I said Nagini.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Credence.
Yeah.
Credence. So at the end of round number 1, we have a score of 7-3. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Why don't you explain round number 2? Because I don't know how it works.
Well, Tim, let me tell you. Round number 2 is going to work like this. It's the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get to spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today is Middle-earth, Marvel, Alien vs. Predator, Scores and Soundtracks, YA, Planet of the Apes, Pixar, DreamWorks Animation, and of course, Spinners and Opponent's Choice. Spence, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Defer.
All right. So this is going to be the spin for Jacob. Papa West, your spin is in. And it lands on Marvel. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
What do you think, Little Sean?
Oh, God.
Good thought. That was a good thought. I don't know. Let's risk it. Why not? We're gonna spin one more time, please.
All right. This is what you are stuck with. And Little Sean, it paid off. It lands on Spinner's Choice. Would you? You have to keep it. What do you want, Jacob?
That's an even better question, Little Sean. I mean, Scores and Soundtracks might be fun, but you want to go with it? Fine, let's go with it. We're gonna go with Alien versus Predator, please.
All right, Nick, you want to go ahead and give Jacob his questions in Alien versus Predator?
Jacob, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Alien versus Predator?
My hands are extremely sweaty.
Fair. I've never related to anything more in my life.
Jacob, your first question. In which Alien vs. Predator film does a hooded character shoot a flare gun into the sky to scare off an extraterrestrial attack?
Are you saying a hooded character?
Yes, that is what I said.
Okay. Predators with an S.
That is incorrect. Spence, chance for a 2-point steal.
Alien Covenant.
That is correct for a 2-point steal. You seem like you are pondering, Jacob.
I'll accept it.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, and your second question. Who plays Noland, a human who has been living on the Predator planet, found by Royce's group, and are ultimately betrayed by him in Predators?
So it's funny because I was right about to say, I'm pretty sure Lawrence Fishburne does a very similar activity in Predators to ward off an attack, but I didn't say it. And I'm kind of glad I said it because I'm really wanting to go multiple choice, but I'm not. I'm just going to go with Lawrence Fishburne, please.
That's correct for 2 points. I figured that was what was.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
There. All right, your third question. In Alien 3, Peter Wayland introduces himself to Ripley at the end of the film, and she initially believes he is which character?
Initially, she believes it's Bishop.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. In Aliens vs. Predator Requiem, what does Dale throw into the sewer drain, causing Ricky and his brother to go look for it later on?
Keys.
You can accept that for 2 points. That is correct.
Tie game.
Tie game. And Jacob, your final question. In The Predator, the Super Predator is after which member of Quinn McKenna's family?
He's after the one named McKenna, but it happens to be his son.
And that is correct for 2 more points.
Are you sure it's not the son?
Oh yeah, that's
The son.
All right, so Jacob gets his total up to 11, but Spence with the steals at 9. Is that what you have?
That's what I have.
Okay, so we'll bring back the wheel and Mr. Koho before
Good
Spence's
shit
turn.
with that steal. I was so excited.
I would love to get that category, actually.
Dream.
Oh, we're good with that.
Take it. Take it.
We're good with that. Let's keep that.
All right. Very excited about this category. All right. Spence, are you prepared for your questions in the category of DreamWorks animation?
Fucking hope so.
All right.
Yes, sorry.
Then your first question in DreamWorks. Which DreamWorks film features a courtroom scene where Ray Liotta testifies?
B-movie.
That is correct for 2 points in a tie game. Which well-known director voices Mr. Sykes in Shark Tale?
Martin Scorsese.
That's correct for 2 points.
Call me, I'm a fish.
Your next question. Which of Ramses' family members is killed, which causes him to tell Moses that the slaves can leave in The Prince of Egypt?
We say multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, father, B, wife, C, daughter, D, son.
Can I get a full repeat?
Yep, that is your first. Which of Ramses' family members is killed, which causes him to tell Moses that the slaves can leave in The Prince of Egypt? And is it A, father, B, wife, C, daughter, or D, son?
Son.
That is correct for 1 point. Your next question. Which member of the Furious Five is the last one holding up the rope bridge that the other four are fighting Tai Lung on in Kung Fu Panda?
Mantis.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in DreamWorks. In The Croods: A New Age, what do the Punch Monkeys dress the three men up as in order to sacrifice them to the largest Punch Monkey?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, fish, B, goats, C, tomatoes, or D, bananas?
Bananas.
That is correct for 1 point. And the clean sweep, bringing Spence's total up to 17 to Jacob's 11. Is that what you have?
Yep.
All right, we're going to get into the betting round. How does it work, Nick?
The betting round number 3 is going to work like this. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3? What's the first category, Tim?
First category you can bet points on is the Worlds of DC. All right, let's get bets starting with Spence.
0.
And Jacob.
2.
Okay, your question in the category of Worlds of DC. What is the name of the place where Clark gets a job at the end of Man of Steel?
What's your favorite type of metal?
Aluminum.
That's kind of hard. The Man of Aluminum. That's like an
Aluminum.
Man
5,
of Aluminum.
4,
Man of
3,
Aluminum.
2,
Losing it.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence since they bet 0.
Daily Planet.
And Jacob.
I said Daily Bugle.
Daily Planet is the correct answer. So Jacob will lose 2 points, go down to 9. Spence bet 0, so they stay where they're at 17. As we get into the next category, which is what, Nick?
The category is Disney live action.
All right, let's get bet starting with Jacob.
I'm strictly here for comedic relief. 2.
All right, and Spence.
He'll be relieved soon. 0.
Oh, wow. Okay. Nick, what's the question in Disney live action?
Question is, who plays the baker's wife in Into the Woods?
Would you go Into the Woods?
Into the Woods?
I hate this movie.
Not a fan.
It kind of sucks.
My school, the school I work at now, and my old school that I went to school at, that I visited recently, are both putting out productions of this.
4, 3,
Weird.
2, 1. Pens down. No, Koho. We'll go to Spence, who bet 0.
Emily Blunt.
And Jacob.
I said Anna Kendrick.
And your winner, Adelaide Spence. The answer was Emily Blunt. Anna Kendrick is in the movie, though. And Nick, what did you think of the match?
Listen, both these players were on a rough run. It's been awesome having Jacob here. He is a very good comedic relief, if I do say so myself. Spence has been on a killer year. We don't know yet, but we know at least at this point by the release of this match that Spence is in a number 1 contender team match and could be in a title match in teams right now. So Spence has really turned their career around, even if at the beginning of this year their singles career sort of kept going down. But this could be the turn they were looking for. So
Yeah.
it's unfortunate for Jacob, though we will still see him around in teams, and we should probably talk to him right now.
Yeah, let's talk to him right now with his manager, maybe. I don't know. Nick, what did you – or Nick, go ahead. Ask the questions.
Were you about to ask me what I thought of the match?
Yeah, again,
Little
because
Sean.
I'm so tired.
Little Sean, how do you feel about Jacob's performance?
Oh, my God.
Nick, I don't know how to tell you this. Little Sean's not real. Little Sean is, in fact, a little piece of paper that is taped to a really old broken whiteboard. Fun fact, guys, it's Sean Wasserkrug. You thought he was retired. No, it's creepy voodoo magic.
I noticed that in the thing.
He also speaks through me, so I say his words out loud. And I'm not going to subject you to the name calling going on right now, because he's called me useless, a stepping stone, no, that's bad. Also, fun fact, what a lot of my friends said when I talked about the 2 matches I did today. You're going to get your butt kicked. It's a stepping stone match for the other person to be able to turn their career around and do better.
Oh, well, that's very mean of your friends to have said that to you. But just to contradict Little Sean for a second, a stepping stone has a use and is therefore not useless. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But with that being said, Jacob, we will miss you in singles. You are very fun to have around. You do put on very entertaining matches, even if you couldn't get that win. What are some of your parting thoughts from Fandom Fights singles, and will we continue to be seeing you in Fandom Fights teams?
So 2 thoughts. First off, Nick, you are talking to a piece of paper cutout. What part of any of this makes sense?
That's a good point.
But second, I guess the one good thing about retiring is I finally get to collect some Social Security fandom checks.
Sure.
Y'all do that, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Totally.
Not since the 70s.
Ah, darn it. So hopped on sooner. And then, yes, you will definitely see the fun uncles, me and Jordan Pierce Owens, continue to compete. He will creep everyone out. I am strictly here for comedic relief. And I've tried to throw him away 5 times, and he keeps coming back. I think my ex-wife just made 20 of him and just continually comes to my apartment and hides him in random places to scare me even more. So you'll see him a lot more too.
Good to know, sir. It's been a pleasure. Jacob, we'll say goodbye. As we bring in our winner today.
The fuck?
I was so
The fuck has this show
scared.
become?
I was so fucking scared these past few days. I
Yeah,
have never worried about a match more than tonight because I knew that if I lost, I would be like a laughing stock, and I knew that I couldn't.
I
So
wasn't worried you were gonna lose. I was worried for your safety because that man has a paper cutout of Sean Wasserkrug taped to a whiteboard that he talks to.
This man's retired. You can be nice to him now. Like I do
No,
really like Jacob.
That's a terrifying thing to do.
We never
Spence won the
this is
match.
just-
How you feeling?
I was like, no joke. I had like a full-on panic attack because I just like I consider myself as someone who's like I get around. I have a lot of friends here, and I knew that if I was retired, I might lose some of those friends. Not in the sense of they don't want to be around me anymore, just in the sense of I won't have that reason to study to be around. I'm not answering questions. It just feels weird to not be active here, like on playing trivia, meeting people, making friends, all that stuff.
Sure.
I really needed this, and I'm so happy I did what I did. I'm an asshole. I'll own up to that. I was a little bit mean to Jacob today because I was very stressed. I'm both mean and I laugh a lot when I'm stressed, but I promise I loved being here today, and I really like you, Jacob, and I hope that you can play in teams and do great there.
To be clear, if you had lost, you would still have friends.
Yeah,
That wouldn't have changed.
But then Jack Pidgeot's gonna bully me more, and I deal with that man.
And that's a fair point.
I don't need to hear that.
I'll put
Fucking
Jack in a retirement match
Jack
tomorrow.
Pidgeot. God.
I'll put Jack in a retirement match tomorrow.
Yeah,
Fuck
that-
it, please
that
put me
guy's
out of my
a
misery.
fucking asshole.
But no, just to say for Spence, I knew they were stressed out over this. I'm really happy that they won. They really needed to win, and honestly, they kind of deserved to win. Every match they played, it's been a really close loss. So that was they needed that one, and it feels good to watch them.
It's been almost 2 years to the day that I had my only win against Evan fucking DeGraff. Best match in Fandom, by the way. It's been
PTSD.
so long.
PTSD.
But
Bradford's my favorite director.
Spence, not only did you win, you won pretty handedly. You missed 3 questions in total. They were all in the first round, and then you swept the rest of the game. So not only did you avoid retirement, you also may have made a statement. And I don't want to put too much pressure on you or compare you to other people, but like Albert's run started out very similar. I wouldn't say no, Spence. For all we know, because we haven't shot the match yet, you could be challenging for a team's title right now. Like you have definitely turned things around.
This is true.
And have embodied someone who has shown significant improvement from where they once were to where they are now. So congratulations on that at the very least. And now that you have avoided retirement, is there anyone you are looking to get that next win against?
Mike Hanley.
I got 2 names: Mike Hanley and Bridget Colwell. She has challenged me in every match. She's lost.
We would love to. We would actually love
She
to.
loses. Give me Bridget. She's gonna be
That would be
fucking
incredible.
YA and Disney. Give me Bridget Colwell.
Bridget talks a lot of shit for someone with that negative.
She's one of my closest friends. I want to fucking bury her. I hate being 2 and 4. That's gonna change.
I love it. Love it.
In the words of Tim, okay.
I'm not hosting that one.
Tim, put a bow on it.
No, this is fun. I mean, like you said, we say it every time we do one of these. It's always sad when we have to say goodbye to someone, but I'm happy Jacob is going to continue to play in teams, even if it is with someone who scares me to my very soul. But I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see what Spence does next. I'm looking forward to it. So thank you so much.
We got a title match later today.
Oh shit, that is today.
Yeah, Spence could be in it. We don't know yet. We haven't figured it out. But Dummies will be defending their belt later today, so check it out.
Yeah, that is tonight. Enjoy it. We'll see you guys real soon with that. But until then, thank you to Spence and Koho. Thank you to Jacob. And thank you to Nick for writing this one. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.